10 to the 5th kilogram and is to reach a speed of 11.2 kilometers per second. How much kinetic energy will it then have? 11.2 kilometers per second. So you're going to convert this into meter per second. Ano? So that is the velocity or speed. So if you're going to convert the velocity or speed, the velocity or speed is equal to 11.2 kilometers per second. And in 1 kilometer, there are 10 to the or 1,000 meters. Therefore, the velocity from kilometers to meter is equal to 1.12 times 4 meters per second. Or, if you're going, alam nyo na ha, if you're going to remove the exponent, so there are 4 exponent of this velocity. Therefore, in removing the exponent, we will be having 11,200 meters per second for the velocity. You are expecting, class, that you know already how to remove the exponent. Kung paano po aalisin ang exponent. So, we're going to substitute this given using the kinetic energy formula, which is 1/2 meter times velocity squared is equal to 1/2 times 2.9 times 10 to the 5th kilogram. Take iba pa ka man. Times 1.12 times 10 to the 4 meter per second is squared yung velocity. You take it back before you go here. Therefore, the kinetic energy is equal to 1.8 times 10 to the 13 joules. Pag mga ganyan, pwede na rin yung exponent na naka-13. Ano? Or 18 times 10 to the 12 joules. So, in removing the exponent, class, pag positive, papunta po dito sa right po natin. Ano? Pag positive exponent. So, that is the kinetic energy. Next problem. If an electron mass is 9.11 times 10 to the negative kilogram, let's say negative, gawin natin 31, o negative 31 kilograms. Alright, in copper, near the lowest possible temperature, has kinetic energy of 6.7 times 10 to the negative 19 joules. What is the speed of the electron? So, ang hinahanap po natin is yung velocity. So, using the formula, K is equal to 1/2 meter velocity squared. Velocity squared is equal to transpose yung half cross multiply, sabi niya, 2K divided by M. Ano? So, solving for the velocity, i-substitute na po natin, V squared is equal to 2K, divide M. 2, yung K po natin, yung kinetic energy, 6.7 times 10 to the negative 19 joules. Yung mass po natin is 9.11 times 10 to the negative 31 kilogram. Therefore, pag itataas mo po kasi yung 13, the same base po sila, magiging positive po pag itataas yung negative 31, di po ba? So, ibig po sabihin, 2 times 6.7 divide 9.11, yun na lang yung di-divide nyo. Tapos, you are going to add na lang yung exponent para madali. Pero kung may calculator kayo, pwede rin naman na i-direct ninyo. Therefore, V squared is equal to 1.4709 times 10 to the 12 joules per kilogram. So, ang joules po is kilogram times meter squared, second squared divide kilogram. Kukancel po yung kilogram. So, ang unit is M squared divide second squared. So, kung square rootin po nyo yan, magiging meter per second. So, square root of this is equal to 1.2128 times 10 to the 6 meters per second. Okay? Next. So that is now the speed. So that is the kinetic energy, huh? So just concentrate to the formula. O sino yung hindi maka-join dito? Ngayon po kasi, class, what do you call that one? Parang may schedule ang ang current natin. So, medyo antabay po tayo. 2 hours po ata, Okay, let's continue. You're still there, work? Andyan po ba kayo nakikinig? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just makinig kasi this one is part of your mas maraming akong kukunin dito. Work and energy for your final exam. So work, when an object moves while a force is being exerted on it, then work is being done on the object by the force. If an object moves through a displacement D, while a constant force F is acting on it, the force does an amount of work equal to, so ito po ang formula ng work. Force times distance, F times D, or F times cosine theta. You will be using F times cosine theta where P is the angle between distance and force. Ganito. Ito po yung angle. So, pwede po nyo gamitin yung cosine theta. Alright, so ang work po is force times distance, ha? Work is also a scalar and has units of 1 Newton per meter. Ang force po kasi is Newton at saka yung distance is meter. Diba? Ang Newton meter, ang Newton is kilogram meter per second squared, di ba? Times meter, ibig sabihin, magiging kilogram meter squared divide second squared, and that is now joules. So, ang work, joules din po yung unit po niya. Okay, work can be negative. This happens when the angle between force and displacement is larger than 90. It can also be 0. So, 0 to 90, positive po yung work nyo. Pero, pag mas mataas po sa 90, gaya ng 100, magne-negative na po yung work nyo. Okay? To do work, the force must have a component along opposite to the direction of the motion. If several different forces act on a mass while it moves through a displacement D, then we can talk about the net work done by the forces. When we see network, ibig pong sabihin po ng network class is you are going to add yung mga bakit ang dami-daming hindi maka-join? Kasi walang ilaw. Bakit? Saan ba yung walang ilaw ngayon? Sang part yung walang ilaw? Bakit pag naka-data kayo? At sandali nga, mag-data kayo. Pag mag-data, wala pa din? Hindi pa kayo makakuan din? Makapasok? Pag data ba, kahit na walang ilaw, di kayo makapasok? O hindi kayo nag-charge? O hindi siguro sila nag-charge? O sige, basta importante, pag-aralan nila yung i-upload. Ano po? O, ang dami-dami nila, yaan nyo sila. So, network is equal to force 1 times D, force 2 times D, force 3 times D, ganyan, Di ba noon, summation F sub 1 plus summation F sub 2 plus summation F sub 3, di ba ganyan po tayo noon sa static? So, summation of forces, you're going to add the forces times the distance. So, when we say summation, iyon po yung net force. So, ang net work is equal to net force times distance. Ano, yung summation, iyon na yung net force po kasi. When we say summation kasi, adding or subtracting, ganyan. So, if the force which acts on the object is not constant, while the object moves, then we have performed an integral to find the work done. Mamaya sa second topic, mag-i-integral tayo para makuha natin yung formula mamaya, ha? Suppose the objects moves along a straight line, mostly along the x-axis po ang work, from the initial velocity of the distance to the final distance, while a force whose x component is f of x as a function of x acts on it. So we know the force f of x as a function of x, then the work done is ito. From initial velocity to the final velocity, f of x function of x, d of x. So finally, we can give the most general expressions for the work done by a force if an object moves from the initial velocity to the final velocity. Ang initial velocity, let's say x of I initial plus x of y sub 1 initial plus z of I initial, parang x, y, z, ganyan po. And then sa final din, ibig sabihin, x, y, z final. X final, y final, z final. Ganyan po siya. As shown in this figure. Alright, where the integrals are calculated along the path of the object's motion. This expression can be abbreviated as work. So from the initial distance, so the final distance, the force times d of x or d of r ang inilagay dyan, pwede rin as a function of x. Kasi yung x mostly kasi, class, yung work is sa x tayo magkukan mamaya. Makikita nyo, sa x po gaganapin yung work. Alam niyo yung y component muna, fraction, o paulit-ulit yan, paulit-ulit po natin ginagawa yan. Mayroon naglalagay dito. Final exam, 8 to 10. Tama. Tuesday. Remember, 8 to 10 po, Tuesday. Pag-aralan po ninyo ito. So, we're familiar with the force of gravity. Gravity does work on objects which move vertically. One can show that if the height of an object has changed by an amount of delta y, delta, when we see delta, that is the change of the height, then gravity has done an amount of equal work. Pero pag height naman, that is the gravitational force. Work gravity is equal to negative mg delta y. Regardless of the horizontal displacement, note the minus sign here is the object increases in height if it has moved oppositely to the force of gravity. Siyempre, opposite. Ano ba yung gravity? Pababa. O kung pataas, siyempre magne-negative siya, di ba? Like for instance, this example. Okay, problem 1. Ito. A floating ice block is pushed through a displacement of distance. Parang xy to. 15 meters I, 12 meters J. Parang 15 meters X and then negative 12 meters Y. Ganun yan. Along a straight embankment by rushing water, which exerts a force, F is equal to 210 Newton I minus 150 Newton J. So, ibig sabihin, 120 Newton X minus 150 Newton D. Kasi ang work is force times distance. Di po ba? On the block, how much work does the force do on the block during displacement? Okay. So, madali lang, equal lang natin. Pag-adin-adin lang natin, di ba? We had the simple case of a straight line displacement D and a constant force F. Then, the work done by the force is W. O, ito na. Work, W is equal to force times D. F times D. So, we're given all the components, so we can compute the dot product using the components of F and D. Oh, so, ito na. Work is equal to force times D. Ang mauna, Fx dx plus Fy dy. So, kung makikita po natin, class, yung kanina, X muna tayo, no? Ano yung force? 210 Newton. Ano yung kanya? 15 meters yung I, di ba? So, that is X natin. Plus, kanina, negative 150 Newton. Tapos, negative 12 meters. Newton meter, ibig sabihin, that is now work. So, 210 times 15, that is 3,150 Newton meter. Negative times negative, that is positive, 150 Newton, minus 12 times 12 meters, that is 1,800 Newton meter. Therefore, you are going to add this one because they have the same sign, positive. Therefore, we have 400,950 joules. Ayan po, ha? Okay. So tandaan niyo yung ay parang X, Y, ganyan. Ha? Tandaan niyo yan. Okay, let's have this one another. Alright, sandali ha. Takuha nga ako ng tubig. Sandali lang. Kuha lang ako ng tubig. Hey, Kukoy. Sino ito? Ay, apak ka.
La 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 la. Oh, let it go, la 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 la. Oh, let it go, la 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 la. Oh.
klase ako.
You want to get killed?
Yung maingay. I-silent mo yung... Alright, balik po tayo. Xavier?
I want to kill you.
You stay outside. Come on. I still have class. Come on.
But
You go outside.
no, Timmy. Not yet.
Okay. Hello? Balik na po tayo. Andyan pa. Bumalik na rin kayo. 12:32 na. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Tapos,
po.
okay nyo kasi 12:30 na. So, tingnan, tapusin lang natin yung dalawang module ha, class A. Tapos example sa tayo sa Monday. Tingnan nyo yung mga pero i-upload ko na para at least mapag-aralan nyo na rin yung mga mga problems. Problem number 2. A particle is subject to a force F of x that varies with position using the figure below. Find the work done by the force on the body as it moves from x0 to x 5 meters, and then from 5 meters to 10 meters, then from 10 meters to 15 meters. And what is the total work done by the force over the distance of x from 0 to 15 meters? Okay? So here's the force. Is not the same all through the object's motion. So we can use the simple formula. Ito, f sub x times x. So we must use the more general expression for the work done when a particle moves along a straight line. Sylvia, will you please, give it silence. I have a class, I told you. So using this figure class, ang gagawin po natin yan, so may makikita po kayo dyan, 1, 2, 3. So for work, we will be using the area for work. So ang gagamitin po natin class, para makuha po natin using this figure, makuha po natin yung work niya is the area of each of this figure. Kaya ito, this is from 0 to 5, that is triangle. From 5 to 10, that is rectangle. And then from 10 to 15, that is still triangle. So this is the area under the curve of Fx times Vx. Alright. So, ito po yung Newton sa taas. Ito po yung distance niya sa baba. So we want this area evaluated from 0 to 5. Let's say ganito po siya. So this is W1 po ang kukunin po natin. This is triangle. So from 0 to 5, that is triangle. And then ang height po niya is, ang Newton force po niya is 3. 0 to 3. So work 1 dito, we will be using the area, solving for the work. So 1/2, ang Newton niya, ang F niya is 3 Newton, and then ang distance po niya is 5 meters. Therefore, the work at 1 is 7.5 joules. Same as true dito sa W2, from 5 to 10. So, ang distance po niya is 5, di ba? So, this is a rectangle. Therefore, we will be using the formula of the rectangle base times height. Diba? Alright. So, what is the height? 3 Newton. That is F. And the distance is 5 meters. Therefore, the number to figure po natin, which is the rectangle, is 15 joules. Next. Sana ganyan ang exam ko. Hindi, madali lang yan. Hindi ganyan ang exam nyo. Medyo mahirap ng konti ang exam nyo. Alright, number 3, triangle. Ulit. So, 1/2 times 3 times 5, yung distance niya. Therefore, if you are going to get the network, you're just add. W1 plus work 2 plus work 3. So, the total net work is equal to 30 joules using the area, ha? Okay, next. Let's move. Bilisan natin. Kasi 12:30 na, isang module pa lang tayo. Ay na. Alright, so for problem number 3, what work is done by a force F is equal to 2x Newton. Ano? Kasi force po siya ay 3 Newton J. Parang XY, ganyan. And then the distance po niya for the initial X. For the initial X, 2 meters I plus 3 meters J. And then for finals, negative 4 meters I minus 3 meters J. X, ibig sabihin ito yung X, ito yung Y. Yan ito. Nakikita nyo dito, 2M plus 3M. Yung I, ito yung X. Yung J, ito yung Y. For final naman, negative 4, ha? Meters. Ito yung I minus 3 meters J. Ito yung X, ito yung Y. Nakita na ninyo? Ganyan yan. Yung X, yung I, J, X, Y yun. Okay, next. So, ito po, ang force po niya kanina is 2x, ano? At saka 3. In fact, 3y yan. So, using this one, from from initial to negative 4, 2x d sum x, kasi ang fx po is 2x. Ano? Ang fy is 3. So, 2x d sum x, and then, yung final po is 3 at saka negative 3. Ano? 3, negative 3. Using ito, ha? Alright, 3 d sub y. So, ito, syempre, magiging x, 2x squared divide 2. Kaya mawawala na yung 2 niya, ha? And then, ito naman, 3y ito. Hindi yung 3y yan. So, we're going to substitute ngayon. So, iso-substitute nga na. Yan, hindi na bago kasi nakaano na kayo. Differential calculus na kayo dyan. Alright, let's substitute. Mauna po, class, is yung final. Negative 4, isubstitute na natin yung value ng negative 4 dito sa x squared. Okay, so, dito, negative 4 squared minus the initial 2 squared plus. Alright, yung 3x natin, 3 times quantity, negative 3 at saka negative times 3. Ano? Kasi ito mo negative siya, tapos negative 3 yung final to initial. So, negative 4 times negative 4, 16 minus 4 plus 3 times negative 3, that is 9. 3 times negative 3, that is 9. So, 12 minus 18. Therefore, our work po natin is negative 6 joules. Okay, so that is only algebra. Alam na alam nyo yan. Okay, let's move on. So, this one is the spring. Ala, isang oras tayo palang mag-discuss nito. Ano, ito lang. It's already ano. Oh, mayroong nagkukuhan dito. Marione, sino ba itong Marione na ito? Sino itong Marione? May exam daw sila ng 8 to 9. Anong subject ito?
Ma'am, sabi niya po, invite side daw po. Invite side daw po.
Ano, ma?
Invite side daw po, ma'am.
Ay, environmental. Sino? Si Megan?
Si Marion daw po, ma'am.
Oo, pero sino? Si Ma'am Megan?
Opo, Ma'am Megan po.
Naka-fix na ba na ang invite nila is ano? Ilan silang involved? Ilan sila na may maksay? Environmental
Hindi ko lang
science
po
ilan?
sure, ma'am.
Siya lang?
Hindi ko lang po sure, ma'am. Kung siya lang.
Yung mga nandito, may maths, may environmental science ba kayo? O, malamang siya lang, humabol na lang. Kasi ang exam naman is from 8 to 10, sa totoo lang. Kasi yung isang section, yung B is 9 to 10. So, pwede po kayong humabol. Kung hindi kayo makapag-exam, sisiguraduhin ko na yung special exam nyo, hindi nyo masusog. Kung hindi po kayo makapag-exam on Tuesday, at mag-special exam kayo, yung hindi po ninyo masusog ang ibibigay ko. Huwag na lang kayong mag-exam kasi masisiro rin lang naman kayo. Nagkakaintindihan po ba tayo? Inform them. So, ang exam, I'm giving you chance from 8 to 10. Kasi minsanan po yung examination. Yung 3 sections. So, kayo humabol kayo kasi from 8 to pwede pa namang mag-extend ng 11 o'clock. Kung sino yung mga dyan, yung hindi hindi yung wag yung sabihin na wag kayong mag-i-exam. Okay lang, pwede naman kayong mag-examine. We will give you a special exam, but make it sure. Class? Alam nyo yan. Si Esteves, alam mo yan, Esteves, nung nag-exam kayo, wala kayong nakuha, 0. Dahil hindi nyo alam. Mas lalong ang mahirap yung exam na ibinigay ko sa inyo. So, nasa inyo yan, class. Wala namang problema sa amin. Kahit na mag-exam kayo sa kwan, mag-special exam kayo na kwan, walang problema. Alright, spring force po tayo. Ang hirap gumawa ng special exam, alam nyo ba? Kasi special exam, kung ako ang gumagawa kasi, pinapalitan ko. Kaya if possible, wag kayong mag-special exam sa akin. Alright, you're still there? Okay, spring force na po tayo. The most famous example of a force whose value depends on position is the spring force, which describes the force exerted on the object by the end of an ideal spring. An ideal spring will pull inward on the object attached to its end with a force proportional to the amount by which it is stretched. It will push outward on the object attached to it with a force proportional to amount by which it is compressed. If we describe the motion of the end of the spring with the coordinate x and put the origin of the x-axis at the place where the spring exerts no force, so then the spring force is given by F sub x is equal to K times X. Yung K, this is proportionality. Okay. This is constant. K is force constant. So, a number which is different for each ideal spring and is a measure of its stiffness. It has a unit of Newton per meter or kilogram per second squared. So, this equation is usually referred to as Hooke's law. Alam niyo, class, tignan po niyo maigi kasi doon sa kwan is formula base. Ibig po sabihin, doon sa board exam nung kwan, yung mga formula dapat po alam niyo at saka yung mga units. Okay? And then, gaya po niyang joules. Ano po ba yung units nung, that is a unit. Pero ano ba talaga yung joules? Diba ang joules, that is, yun nga, kilogram, meter squared per second squared. Ganun po daw yung mga lumabas sa board exam. So tingnan po ninyo maigi, ha? Alright, so this equation is usually referred to as Hooke's law. It gives a decent description of the behavior of real springs, just as long as they can oscillate about their equilibrium positions and they are not stretched by too much. So when we calculate the work done by a spring on the object attached to its end as the object moves from x, the initial, to the final distance. So dito, spring is equal to 1/2 kx initial squared minus 1/2 key final squared. O, ito nag-iiba yung doon sa velocity final minus velocity initial. 'Di ba? O, tingnan ninyo yung pagkaiba-iba ng mga yan. Okay, so we have this problem. An archer pulls her bow string back 0.4 meter by exerting a force that increases from 0 to 230 Newton. What is the equivalent spring constant of the bow? How much work is done in pulling the bow? While a bowstring is not laterally spring, ano? In fact, ito yung bow yung arrow, papana. Parang hindi talaga spring pero bibinatin mo siya, di ba? Okay. Like one that it exerts a force on the thing attached to it. That is proportional to the distance of pull from the equilibrium position. When the string has been pulled back by 0.4, okay, so hinila mo siya ng 0.4 meters. The string exerts a restoring force of 230 Newton. The magnitude of the string's force is equal to the first constant K times the magnitude of the displacement. So, ganito po siya, ano? Ayan, hinila mo po siya. From 0 distance to 0.4 meters. Okay? So, a force of a bowstring on the object pulling it back can be modeled as ideal spring, exerting a restoring force on the mass attached to its end. So, yung string niya is 230 Newton. And then, K times 0.4 yung distance niya, di po ba? So, ang constant of proportionality is equal to 575 Newton meter. Okay? Now, so that is K. So, using now the formula class, is still treating the bowstring as if we're an ideal spring. We note that in pulling the string from the displacement from 0 to 0.4 meter, the string does as amount of work on the hand. So, ito po, ang work of the string, 1/2 kx initial squared minus 1/2 kx final squared. Alright, so 0 po this one, yung initial niya. And then going to final, yung K is 575 Newton per meter. And then yung distance niya is 0.4. So the string is negative 0.46 joules. Alright, next. Okay, ito. Work kinetic energy. This is the relation of work and the kinetic energy. Yung susunod po na gagawin po natin is work and the resultant work and the kinetic energy. Ano? Yung susunod na topic dito. Alright, so work and kinetic energy. Alright. Oh, 12:50 na. Parang bilis. Hindi ko pa natatapos. Alam, mag-extend kaya tayo? One can show that a particle moves from point, the initial distance to the final distance. The change in kinetic energy of the object is equal to the net work done on it. So, that delta is the change of kinetic energy is equal to the final kinetic energy minus the initial kinetic energy. That is the net work. Tandaan nyo yan. O, dito, nauna yung initial sa final. Dito, final ang mauna minus the initial. Common kasi ang pinaka-common is final to initial, di ba? Ganyan yung pinaka-common. Alright, so we have this example. A 40 kilogram box initially at rest is pushed 5 meters along a rough horizontal floor with a constant applied horizontal force of 130 Newton. If the coefficient of friction between the box is 0.3, find the work done by the applied force, the energy lost due to friction, the change in kinetic energy of the box, and the final speed of the box. Okay, ganito po siya. So, ang kukunin natin na work, yung force application and force na fraction. Ano? Ganito po. Para maintindihan. Ganito. Okay. So, mauna is the applied work. Nakita niyo yung figure kanina, no? And then, force times the cosine theta. So, 130 Newton times 5 cosine 0. Bakit cosine 0? Okay. Ang distance po dito is pa ganun din. Ano? Kaya 0. Iisa yung flow ng distance. So, from F application, dito applied, sabi niya force, papunta din dito yung distance. So, ibig sabihin, 0 po yung theta, yung angle. Kasi going to x lang siya. So, we have this cosine 0, that is 1. So, we have 650 joules for the work in first figure. Next. So, dito naman, using yung B, y mauna, y fraction, then x. Di po ba? Tandaan nyo yan. Y fraction and x, yung sequence niya. Kasi kailangan natin yung n for the fraction value, di ba? So, summation f sub y is equal to 0. Upward force, palagi nating sinasabi yan, is positive. N minus W, wherein ang W is M times G. Okay? Ito hindi naman bago po sa inyo. Then, next move, di ba? Fraction. Pagkatapos ng Y, di ba, punta tayo ng fraction, U times N. Di po ba? Okay, so ang fraction po is 0.3. MG yung neutral, yung what do you call that, normal force natin, which is the W, weight. So, ang M po natin is 40 kilograms. Ang gravitational force, 9.881, something like that. So, the fraction force is 1.2 times 10 to the second Newton, or we have this, 117.72 Newton. Okay. Okay, sandali lang. Ha? Sandali. Ano? Si Castillo?
Sira nito papasok yung
You gotta get sorry.
Ganito. Yung mosquito, pailaas mo doon. Aray ko. Ayan! Isa!
Why?
Isa! Sige Hindi ba ano yan? Ano mo yan? Bakit?
That and I will kill you. You want to say that one more time?
Isa! Isa! Masakit!
Okay.
Isa Sige, itatapon mo lang ng ano mo. Isa! Isa! Sige! Sige Isa! Pakulit ka! Sige! Sige! Isa! Ikaw na!
Take it, you want this or what?
Alas na!
You want to carry me?
Ano
You can carry you. Okay, do it again. Come on.
Alas ka yan. Ang sira yung ano na ikaw lang ito, no?
You gotta smash.
Alis na.
Ah!
Huwag ka nangangagat.
Oh no, it's coming.
Okay, ay, sorry for the interruption. O, gising na kayo. Nagising na? Gising na po? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
O, alauna na. Tapusin lang natin, ha? Alright, so ganito lang, ano? Madali lang naman. Ito yung, mostly ganito. Tandaan nyo ito. Kasi mostly ganito po yung sample natin sa susunod. Alright. Y, o yan, mauna is Y, and then fraction, and then work na. Okay? So, this one is yung fraction, ay, so this one is yung work sa fraction dito sa part na ito. Kanina yung applied work, applied force, ano? So, ito is F d cosine theta. So, F, yung fraction natin, ito, ano? Okay, and then 117.72 Newton. And then yung distance niya 5 cosine 180. Bakit po? Okay. Di po ba ito? Yung distance pa ganun po, di po ba? Alright, and then pag ganyan po yung kanya, distance to fraction is 180. Kasi pag ganito po, ang movement kasi is pag ganyan. Alright. Imagine niyo ha, yung distance ito pa ganyan, siyempre ang force niya is pa ganito. So, distance, magkaiba. Ibig sabihin, different direction. Okay? Alright, so kaya 180. Yung cosine 180 is negative 1. So, yung fraction po natin is negative 588.6 joules. Okay? And then, yung net niya, you're going to add. Ano? O X na ito. O na, may nakuha ba kayo na X component na po ito? Kaya Y fraction and then X component, and that is now the net work. So, the work applied force, yung F, and then yung work of the fraction. So, you're going to add. Subtract kasi negative po yung isa. Ang net work using the figure is 61.4 joules. Ano? Alright, so ganda. Yung tandaan po nyo ito ha, please study this portion. Okay, you should, kanina nung una, di ba, ang net kinetic energy or yung delta. Kinetic energy, this is a change of kinetic energy. When we say change, final kinetic energy to initial kinetic energy. This is the net work. Okay, kung ano yung net work po, yun na rin po yung change of kinetic energy, which is 61.4 joules. Tandaan nyo ito kasi ito gagamitin po natin, magagamit po natin uli next, sa susunod po na kuwan natin. Alright, next. So this is it. So using, ang question po kasi doon sa last is what is the initial, what is the velocity? Ano? So using this one, the formula of kinetic energy, 1/2 mass times velocity squared. So ang velocity pang hahanapin po natin, cross multiply 2 the final kinetic energy divided by the mass. So the final velocity is 1.8 meters per second. Alright, next. This is now the last. Ito po yung last. Magkuhan po kayo kasi doon sa susunod. Applied lang po tayo ha. Pag-aralan po ninyo ito kasi sa susunod, medyo complicated na. Susunod na problems po natin. Alright. So hanggang dito na lang muna siguro tayo, class, and then yung susunod will be on Monday. Natapusin po natin. So problem number 2, a crate of mass 10 kg is pulled up a rough incline with an initial speed of 1.5 meters per second. The pulling force is 100 Newton parallel to the incline as shown in this figure, which makes an angle of 20 degrees as shown in the figure. So the coefficient of friction is 0.4 and the crate is 5 meters yung distance ha. How much work is done by the gravity? May gravity kasi naka-ano po siya, naka-incline. Alright, gravity, how much loss of friction? Okay, may friction. How much work done of 100 Newton force? What is the change in kinetic energy? What is the speed? Okay, parang parehas din po doon sa isa. Kaso nga lang may gravitational force. Do kanina is applied force at saka yung fraction, di ba? Okay, so tandaan po natin na yung mass po natin is 10 kg times 9.8 yung gravitational force. Therefore, ang weight, we're talking about weight nung box black na ito is 98.1 Newton. Tandaan nyo nga yung ano na yan, yung figure na yan. Alright, so this one is the distance. Kung 20 yun, ito ka-90 degrees, 70 yun. Kung straight po siya, 180 minus 70, ito ay, this portion is 110 degrees. Distance and the force. That is yung work, di ba? Alright. Una, the work, or this one is the weight. So, ito yung weight muna, no? And then, yung gravity. Ito yung gravity po, force, So, work of the gravity is force times distance times cosine theta. This figure ha, tingnan po ninyo. Tandaan nyo, baka ibigay ko yan. Alright. So, ito po yung gravity. Gravity, naka-incline. So, force times distance ay cosine theta. 98 po yung gravity niya, yung weight. And then, 5 yung distance niya. And then, cosine 110 ha. Nakita nyo naman kung paano nakuha yung angle niya. So, the gravity, work of the gravity is negative 168 joules. Kasi more than 90 degrees. Di ba sabi niya, mag-negative po is more than 90 degrees. Positive kung 90 degrees. Okay, to find the work done, next po is ito. So, pag-aralan nyo na lang ha. Okay, after yon yung, in fact, that is yung Y gravity natin is, next is the fraction, di ba? Okay, so this is the fraction now. UMG cosine theta. Bakit cosine theta, ma'am? Di ba ang normal force is weight cosine theta kasi naka-angle po siya, di po ba? Ito, naka-angle po siya, di po ba? Okay, so WY is W cosine theta. So, kukunin mo yung Y component niya, N minus WY is equal to 0. And WY po natin is 98 cosine 20. So, that is our N. Kaya nga, 98 cosine 20, that is the normal force. Tandaan nyo yan, ha? Times 0.4 na coefficient of friction. Yung M niya is 10 kg. Yung G niya is cosine or 9.81 cosine 20. Yung MG, that is, this one is, MG is N. Tandaan nyo naman. W cosine. Kaya nga, MG is W, that is weight. Okay, next. Yung fraction. O may 180 na fraction kasi yung distance niya is 5 meters. Alright, so yung next is fraction, di ba? Fraction distance cosine 180 using the figure. Kasi yung distance pa ganun. Tapos yung force na fraction is pa ganyan. Kaya 180. So, ang fraction natin is 36.8 times 5 times 180 is negative 1, cosine 180. So, negative 184 joules. Okay, so tingnan po ninyo ha, gravity, work ng gravity, work ng fraction. Ngayon, yung applied naman. So, tatlo, ano? Tingnan ninyo, kanina, fraction at saka applied. Ngayon, may work gravity tayo. Kasi naka-incline. Madali lang naman. So, yung applied natin is, syempre, 0. Kasi nga, yung distance at saka yung F natin, di ba, that is 0. Parehas sila. So, yung distance is pataas. Yung force, applied force natin, pataas din. Parehas sila ng direction. Okay. Kaya, 0 yung angle. Okay? So, force times distance, ang force natin 100, distance is 5. Siyempre, cosine 0 is 1. So, ang applied for work natin is 500 Newton. Okay? So, you're going to add. Ayan. Lang network natin, gravitational work, friction work, applied work. Since negative yung nakuha natin dito, ilagay natin pati yung sign 100, negative 168 joules, negative 184 joules, positive 500. Therefore, ang network natin is 148 joules positive. Ganyan lang. Hello, now. How about velocity? Okay. So, yung velocity po natin, class, alright, so there is an initial energy, kasi galing sa baba pataas. So, 10 times 1.5 meters squared, this velocity is given, okay? Alright, and then, yung final velocity po ang hahanapin po natin. So, net work is equal to the change of kinetic energy, the K final minus the K initial. So, ano po yung network natin is equal to network, So, 1/2 mb squared final speed minus 11.2 joules is equal to 148 G. Ito yung network natin, ha? Alright, therefore, ang velocity squared natin, something like ganito. Resultant work is 148 joules minus the initial. Doon sa susunod na topic, ito ganito ang gagawin na natin. 1/2 mb squared minus 1/2 mb initial squared. Ayan. Ganito po later on. So, simplifying this equation, ang final velocity po natin is 5.64 meters per second. Alright, so that's it. So, this one. Alright, so tandaan nyo lang ito, class, para, balikan ko na kayo. Tandaan nyo lang po yan kasi may susunod pa na module. I-forward ko na lahat and then we are going to discuss. Marami po pati yung mga examples. So, isa pa lang ha, tandaan po ninyo, kasi yung other sections na yung 2B and 2A, tapos ko na po. Tapos ko na po yung lecture dito. So, exam na lang po yung hinihintay nila. Kayo, hindi pa po na nag-uumpisa pa lang po tayo. That's why on Monday, we still have class. Okay? Yes! Okay, don't worry, i-upload ko naman sa inyo. All you have to do, class, is you are going to study lang. Naintindihan po ba? Alright, open na, mag-check na po tayo ng attendance. Signan natin kung sino yung mga walang kuryente. May klase na kayo? May susunod na kayong klase? O baka nakalib naman na kayo?
Dito pa po.
May susunod kayong klase?
Oo. Ma'am, naka-open cam na.
Naka-open kayo doon. Ay, kayo talaga. Naka-open kayo doon,
Ayun po,
naka-open
ma'am.
kayo. Ay, sas. Open. Di nyo na alam kung ano yung didinggin ninyo. I-check ko lang yung attendance ninyo. Sige na. Nay, nako. Just, yun kasi yung ang hirap, ang dami-dami yung di po ba? Ang dami-dami yung subject. Superwoman, superman kayo. Ay, Diyos ko. O, gandahan niyo yung portfolio ninyo. Sinabi ko na sa inyo, nasa inyo yan. Naibigay ko na yung grades nyo, ano? Di ba naibigay ko na yung midterm grades nyo? Habol-habol na lang kayo. Alright. Ang tagal-tagal namang saan ba yung attendance ko dito? Ayun na. Okay, Baranda.
Present, ma'am.
Alright, next. 5 tayo? 15. Camaso. Andyan. De La Cruz.
Present, ma'am.
Espinosa. Wala naman si Espinosa. Espinosa, dito ka. Ala. Esteves. Andyan Esteves.
Present po,
Tumatawa.
ma'am.
Rona.
Present,
Irona.
ma'am.
Lazaro.
Present po, ma'am.
Maligsay. Parang nakita ko si Maligsay kanina. Molina.
Present, ma'am.
Norial.
Ma'am, present.
Palisok. Palma. Wala Palma.
Ma'am, burn out daw po sa kanila. Sabi niya po sa GC.
Kilo.
Ma'am, present.
Ramos. Wala. Rivera. Wala din. Serrano.
Ma'am, ma'am, present si Rivera, ma'am.
Ay, okay. Serrano.
Ma'am, present po, ma'am.
Okay. Ubaldo.
Ay, sorry po.
Present, ma'am.
Ubaldo.
Present po.
Ubaldo. Villanueva.
Present, ma'am.
Viloria.
Present po.
Okay, galingan po ninyo, class. Yung quiz nyo, hindi ko pa na-check po kasi.
Ay, ma'am, present po ako, ma'am. Na-disconnect lang po ako ng konti.
Sino?
Espinosa po, ma'am.
Ay, okay. O, tignan ninyo. Tani, ang daming na online na ha. Okay. Alright, so that's all. I-forward ko na yung pag-aralan na ninyo. Gawan nyo na yung mga final ninyo, ha? Mga final requirements po natin. Naku po. Okay, so that's all for today. Mag-meet po ulit tayo Monday. Although, i-post ko na yung mga lectures natin in advance. Okay? Alright, good luck po sa inyong lahat. Hope you will study well. Okay, bye-bye na.
Nye.